Frozen Fortunes, a glimpse into cryonics. Imagine a future where death is not the end. Cryonics involves preserving legally deceased people at extremely low temperatures. The hope is that future technology can repair the damage caused by the freezing process and bring them back to life. For the truly ambitious, there's another layer to consider: their wealth. This is where revival trusts come into play. These specialized legal arrangements manage and protect assets for centuries, ensuring a financial cushion upon revival. Are we on the cusp of a new era of immortality, or are these frozen dreamers chasing an impossible fantasy? Let's delve into the world of cryonics and revival trusts to find out. Guardians of the future, estate planners and cryonic preservation. Estate planning has always been about preparing for the future, ensuring that our wishes are carried out and our loved ones are taken care of after we're gone. But in the realm of cryonics, estate planning takes on a whole new dimension. Estate planner. Enter the estate planner, a key player in the world of cryonics. These legal professionals navigate the complex challenges of preserving wealth for a client who may not be revived for decades or even centuries. We draft intricate trusts, establish investment strategies that can withstand the test of time, and try to anticipate every possible legal hurdle. Organizations like the Alcor Life Extension Foundation work closely with estate planners to help members plan for their future revivals. Alcor, based in Arizona, boasts a growing membership of individuals from all walks of life who have chosen to place their faith in cryonics. These individuals view cryonics not as a way to cheat death, but as a chance to extend life and experience the future. The Cryonics Boom. Why are so many wealthy individuals choosing to freeze themselves? High-profile figures like tech billionaires Peter Thiel and Jeff Bezos have expressed interest in life extension technologies, fueling speculation about their potential involvement in cryonics enthusiast. But why the sudden surge in interest? For some, it's a deep-seated fear of death, a reluctance to accept the finality of our existence. For others, it's a thirst for knowledge, a desire to witness the future unfold and see what wonders humanity will achieve. I don't want to miss out on what's to come. The thought of being able to wake up in 100 years and see how much the world has changed is incredibly exciting. Exact figures on the number of people cryopreserved are difficult to come by, as many companies keep their membership lists confidential. However, estimates suggest that hundreds of people worldwide have already undergone the procedure, with the number growing each year. A second life for your wealth unveiling revival trusts. Imagine waking up centuries from now, your body restored to its former glory, only to find yourself penniless and alone in a world that's moved on without you. That's the nightmare scenario that revival trusts aim to prevent. These specialized legal tools ensure that those who choose cryopreservation can enjoy their second life with their finances intact. Revival trusts are distinct from traditional trusts, which typically distribute assets to beneficiaries upon the grantor's death. Instead, revival trusts hold and manage assets for the benefit of the cryopreserved individual, with the expectation that they will eventually be revived. These trusts must account for long-term factors, including investment growth, inflation, and potential changes in currency and economic systems. Some states have modified the rule against perpetuities to accommodate revival trusts, allowing them to exist for as long as the cryopreserved individual remains in stasis. The story of Steve Lebel, a former software engineer turned cryonics advocate, illustrates the challenges and triumphs of establishing a revival trust.
I don't have children or close relatives, so setting up a traditional trust didn't make sense. I needed a way to ensure that my assets would be there for me when I woke up, even if it was centuries later.
Lebel, who passed away from a heart attack in 2011, dedicated the latter part of his life to promoting cryonics and ensuring that his own revival would be as smooth as possible. He became a vocal advocate for revival trusts, sharing his story and insights at conferences and in online forums. Lebel's journey wasn't without its hurdles. He faced skepticism from lawyers unfamiliar with cryonics and the intricacies of revival trusts. He spent years researching state laws, consulting with experts, and revising his trust to account for every possible contingency. Lebel's story highlights the importance of careful planning and collaboration with experienced professionals in the field of cryonics and estate law. The million-dollar question: what happens to our identity after we're gone? Cryonics raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of life, death, and identity.
If we can freeze and potentially revive a human being, what does it truly mean to be alive? Is the revived individual the same person who went into cryopreservation, or are they a completely new entity with the same memories and experiences?
Estate planners are grappling with these philosophical dilemmas as they work to create legal frameworks for a future where death may not be the end.
We're essentially creating legal structures for something that's still considered science fiction by many. It forces us to confront fundamental questions about what it means to be human.
Peggy Hoyt, another attorney who has delved into the legal complexities of cryonics, echoes these sentiments.
The law is based on precedent, on past decisions, but with cryonics, we're dealing with uncharted territory.
Navigating the legal labyrinth, the uncertain future of revival trusts. While revival trusts are a promising tool for those seeking to preserve their wealth for future revival, their legal standing remains murky at best. The laws surrounding cryonics and revival trusts vary widely from state to state, and in many cases there's no legal precedent to guide estate planners and courts.
Some states, like Arizona and Nevada, have enacted legislation that explicitly recognizes the legality of cryonics and provides some legal protections for cryopreserved individuals. However, even in these states, the laws surrounding revival trusts are still developing, and there's no guarantee that they will withstand legal challenges in the future.
Other states have yet to address the legality of cryonics directly, leaving revival trusts in a legal gray area. This uncertainty creates significant risks for individuals considering cryopreservation, as there's no guarantee that their wishes will be honored or that their assets will be protected.
The lack of clear legal guidelines also poses challenges for estate planners, who must navigate a complex web of state laws and anticipate potential legal challenges.
The science of second chances: can we really reanimate the dead? The legal and financial complexities of cryonics are only part of the story. The bigger question, the one that truly captures the imagination, is whether the science behind cryonics can actually deliver on its promise of revival. Can we really freeze a human being, stop the biological clock, and then restart it centuries later? The answer, like so much in science, is a resounding maybe. Cryonics is based on the premise that by cooling the body to ultra-low temperatures, we can slow down or even halt the process of cell death. The idea is that if we can preserve the structure of the brain, particularly the synaptic connections that hold our memories and personality, then it might be possible to restore a person's consciousness. Current cryonics technology involves replacing the blood with a cryoprotective solution designed to prevent ice crystal formation, which can damage cells and tissues. However, there's a significant difference between preserving the structure of cells and tissues and actually restoring them to life. The ethics of immortality: is it right to live forever? The prospect of cryonics and revival raises profound ethical questions about the very nature of life and death. If we have the technology to extend life indefinitely, should we? What are the potential consequences for society, for the environment, and for our understanding of what it means to be human?
Some argue that pursuing immortality is a natural human instinct, a reflection of our desire to overcome our limitations and experience all that life has to offer. They see cryonics as a way to extend our horizons, to give us more time to learn, to love, and to contribute to the world.
Others, however, caution against tampering with the natural order of life and death. They argue that death gives meaning to life, that it provides a sense of urgency and perspective that would be lost if we could live forever. They also worry about the societal implications of immortality, such as overpopulation, resource depletion, and the widening gap between the haves and have-nots.
If everyone lived forever, would we value life as much? Would we still strive to make the most of our time if we knew we had an eternity ahead of us?